So now in order to have the concept clarity about strings, let's understand these memory locations. Um, let's understand these memory locations not as the memory locations occupied by variables A, B, or C, but as the variable memory locations occupied by the strings ABC, ABC, XYZ, and so on. Okay. So now suppose there is a memory location occupied by the string ABC. Now, if we write it like this, string A is equal to ABC, string B is equal to ABC, then both A and B point to the same memory location. Though you can notice here that I haven't written string B is equal to A, I've just written string B is equal to ABC. But the compiler identifies that ABC, they point to this, since they contain the same strings, they point to the same memory location, which is that same memory location, the memory location occupied by the string ABC. So that's how it is. So we distinctly identify the memory locations as those occupied by the strings, okay? And these A and B point to those memory locations when you declare it like this. But suppose you initialize C as when you initialize A and B as this, and suppose when you initialize C as new string ABC, that time at ABC a new memory location for the same string is created, and C points to that memory location. So therefore, if I compare both the strings A, B and the strings A, B and C by writing A equal to B, it becomes true because it points to the same memory location, and equal to compares the memory location only. Okay, and but if I write A equal to C, notice that the same they point to the memory locations which store A and C point to different memory locations, but what is stored in the memory locations is same. But A and equal to compares the addresses of those memory locations, not the value stored in those memory locations. So therefore, this returns false. Okay, and this returns A equal to B returns true, A equal to C returns false. Okay, so actually come to the next one, that is string A is equal to ABC, and here I have written it as string B is equal to A. Okay, so initially since A and B both point to the memory location whose value is equal to ABC. Okay, and now if you write A equal to B, it returns true. Now let's say I change A and make it A is equal to XYZ. So if I change it and make it A is equal to XYZ, then what happens is now A will um, stop pointing to this memory location, start pointing to this memory location. So now if you do A equal to B, it will return false because they are pointing to different memory locations. Okay, yeah, that's it. So as you can see, this is one thing. And again, I'm telling again that we have to remember it in such a way that the memory location stored by the string uh, by the strings and not by ABC, by the strings, and these ABC the variables that point to these memory locations. Okay, thank you.